Welcome to the final episode in the Thrifted Threads series. If you're new to this channel or new to me, hi, my name is Jenny, and this season on my channel, I have been cleaning out my closet and thrifting an entirely new to me secondhand fall and winter wardrobe. And in today's episode, we are doing a haul of all of the thrifted items I have found, and I'm putting together a style lookbook for you guys at the end. We're trying things on, making outfits, the whole shebang. I highly encourage you to go back and watch episodes 1 and 2 if you have not already done so. Episode 1, I clean out my entire closet. You get to take a look at that, see what items I've gotten rid of and what I want to replace them with. Episode 2 documented my thrifting adventures, hitting up my local thrift stores around town. And that brings us to today. So thank you so much for tuning in. Let's go take a look, first and foremost, at all of the items that I found over the past couple weeks while out thrifting, doing a haul of everything. There are 22 items that we need to get through. And stick around to the end if you want to see that style lookbook. Let's get to it. All right, let's get into it. We're gonna first be going through the tops that I found, starting with probably the most out of season, but one of my faves. I found this Adidas t-shirt that has what I think are little ghost emblems all over it for their typical like trefoil logo. Next we have a mesh kind of cinch top. I don't know, it's kind of basic, but it is pretty and it has a really romantic silhouette, so thought this would be nice to add. We also have a simple black cardigan. This is very soft. It is from Nordstrom originally, and I believe it's a child's size, but everyone needs a classic black cardigan, and I didn't have one, so now I do. Sort of similar to that cinch top, I have, I don't know, it's almost a milkmaid style top. Again, mesh. It has some really pretty gathering and ruching and puffy sleeves, and I just, again, really like the silhouette of this one. Next, I have this very deep plunging V ribbed bodysuit. This is super thick, and it's from the brand Windsor, which I used to shop at a lot in high school, so I thought that was kind of fun. And it has a thong back closure for the bodysuit, which I always appreciate. So love this a lot. Okay. We have two items here that I'm going to talk about in tandem. Both of these right here. These are both All Saints tops, which I have never in my life found All Saints at the thrift store. I would have never even imagined it. I found it on two separate thrifting occasions at two different thrift stores this time around. So we have this almost boucle-like sweater. It is not soft. It's like a scratchy material and it's very cropped. This was $8. $8 for All Saints, for an All Saints sweater, mind you. Oh my God, I have good thrifting karma saved up, I guess. And then also, very me in my exact size. The other one's a little small, but whatever, I'll make it work. We have this twist cold shoulder top from All Saints. This was also $8. I don't know. I was geeking out. I'm still geeking out. These are incredible finds. I will be riding the high of finding those and this next top here for probably the rest of my life. I found a Nanushka top at the thrift store. Are you joking? Also, super high-end designer. I couldn't believe it. This top was originally pink. I dyed it black, but it turned it brown, and so I bought some more black dye. I'm gonna dye it again. I don't mind the brown though. It's a really deep, rich chocolate brown right now, which I'm kind of into as well, but I just know I'll wear it more if it's black. So moving on, we have this beautifully draped black bodysuit, which fits like a glove and will absolutely be a staple in my wardrobe this fall and winter. We have this really gorgeous black and white yarn sweater. Thrifts by Express. It has a pretty little turtleneck here, like a true turtleneck. It's not a mock neck, not a cowl neck, very thick, also very long. So this will be super nice and cozy, and it doesn't seem itchy at all. And last but certainly not least, we have a 3/4 zip. It's in this really pretty like oatmeal color, and there are shrouds of black throughout it as well. I love the heavy silver zipper detailing here. I don't know who Carolyn Taylor is, but that's the brand. This is just going to be a really nice staple throughout the winter. So that does it for the tops that I found. Let's go take a look at all of the bottoms that I found while I was out thrifting. Okay, let's get into bottoms. We're gonna start with the most out of season first. I found these faux leather shorts at the first thrift store I went to. These were $8. This is a very soft faux leather, and I thought for fall, maybe not so much winter, but for fall, you could easily throw a pair of tights on under these and they would work just fine. I also found this tulle skirt. It matches a lot of the aesthetics that I saw on my Pinterest board or things that I had pinned. So a little bit scandalous, but I like it. When I tell you my heart skipped a beat when I saw this tag at Red, White, and Blue Thrift, these are St. John pants. Typically St. John has a little bit more of a mature look and feel to it, but wow, and these were only $9. $9 for St. John pants. That's insane. We know I love a good jogger. I pretty much live in sweatpants when I'm not filming or working. So I was very excited to find these Tommy Hilfiger black joggers. They have the little red, white, and blue detailing. I took a gamble on these. These were only $5. They're from H&M. They're black faux leather pants, and I was worried about them being long enough. Truthfully, I haven't tried them on yet, so I actually don't know if they're gonna be long enough, but I really liked the pleating details on the front here. I'm just now realizing these have a hole in them, but I got these classic black men's trousers. These are $7. Again, I wanted something long enough. I love men's trousers like this. I don't know, pairing these with like a more feminine top or something, I think that's such a vibe. These are really cool. So I found these black faux leather joggers. Kind of marrying all of the things I like in a pair of pants. They're faux leather, they're long, and they're joggers, so like not super fancy or anything, but really cool. And last but certainly not least, I found this pair of crushed velvet pants. These are the brand Talbots, which I remember my grandmother loving when she was on this earth with us. I think these are cool. They're a nice twist on a classic silhouette, and I think they'll go really well with a lot of the tops that we purchased. So that does it for pants. Let's now take a look at the final category. We're gonna head into phase 3, looking at outerwear, accessories, and diving into the designer item I got. Let's get into it. Okay, our last category. We're gonna be going through the outerwear pieces and the designer item that I got from The RealReal. Let's start with the outerwear first. So my first find of this entire thrifting adventure, I found this what feels like brand new Guess puffer jacket. Gorgeous, in perfect condition, $10 is all. Fits like a glove, fits like a dream. It's so pretty on. I love this so much. From that same thrift store, I found this faux leather biker jacket. This was only $10. I don't love how it fits though. It's a little too big, but still it would be cute maybe over like a hoodie or something. And our final outerwear piece, I don't know if this counts as outerwear, but I found this Dana Buckman leather vest. This is genuine leather. I kind of messed up. I put this through the wash and dryer and it got all wrinkly and weird, but I was able to iron and steam it a little bit carefully. And I think it's mostly back to normal, but $7 is all. Wild. Okay. The moment we have all been waiting for. You've been waiting for it. I've been waiting for it. I have never been this excited about a purchase from The RealReal ever. So to take a step back and get you up to speed in case you haven't seen the past 2 episodes, when I cleaned out my closet in the first episode, all of the items that I chose to sell, I was going to do so on Poshmark. So I listed everything. I gave myself a period of 2 weeks to collect sales on my items and whatnot. And all of the money that I made from those Poshmark sales, I decided I wanted to put towards a designer purchase from The RealReal. If you're not familiar with The RealReal, they are an online secondhand luxury consignment site. They authenticate everything. Everything is very real on their site, and you can get designer items at heavily discounted prices since they're technically secondhand, which coincidentally goes hand in hand with the theme of the series and my videos and just my vibe as a whole. So all of that to say, as a reminder, making this much in sales, that is a combination of what I made this time around, in addition to what I made in the first Thrifted Threads series, which if you'll remember, we did not spend any of that because I couldn't find anything I really liked on the website at that time. So, take a look at these. I found this gorgeous pair of Christian Louboutin combat boots. They are me to a T. They have gorgeous silver chain here buckling. They genuinely look like new. I don't think these have ever been worn out the house. They have these really cool elastic details for closures, and I have tried these on. These fit like a glove, like truly like they were made for me. I am obsessed with these. They are going to go with every single item in this haul. I am never going to take these off. Point blank, period. Oh my god, I could scream. I love these so much. They came with the original little dust bags here, one for each. So that's our designer item that we got from The RealReal. I did go a little bit over budget, so these were $229, which, what a steal, first and foremost. I think I have Doc Martens that are more expensive than these were. That was so much more long-winded than I anticipated it to be. We have now looked at every single piece that I found while out and about thrifting. I'd say we are due for that style lookbook. So let's go take a look. Let me throw some outfits together. Let's try on all of these pieces so that you can get a better look. And with that, we have officially made it to the end of season 2 of the Thrifted Threads series. I hope you enjoyed this installment of the series. Definitely let me know if you like these styles of videos or if you'd like to see a future season of Thrifted Threads again. We are headed into the best months, seasons of the year. We're headed into spooky season, of course. I have so much great content coming for you in October. The costume extravaganza is coming back. So excited. So definitely stick around, subscribe if you have not already. Those videos are going to be starting right away in October, and I have lots of surprises sprinkled in throughout the month. So I will see you back here on my channel very soon. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.